Let's jump to the AFC South. We got the Houston Texans winning the division at 10-6. We got the Tennessee Titans with the amazing Ryan Tannehill at 9-7. We got the Indianapolis Colts with the spectacular Phillip Rivers at 7-9, and the Jacksonville Jaguars, who they just got rid of everybody. They finished 6-10.
So can I start off with something real quick? So one of my bosses, he listened to the podcast.
What up, Bill?
Yeah, what up, Adam? He's a big Charger fan and Phillip Rivers fan, and he issued a few bets to our podcast. Friendly wagers.
Okay.
But based around Phillip Rivers, we had some conversations. He thinks that Phillip Rivers is going to have a better season than Tom Brady this year. I disagree.
I'll send you my Venmo. Put it in the comments. I'll take all the money now.
So the bet is, I was talking to him about how
What?
Yes,
Wait, but
this man's your boss?
No, that's your boss.
Yeah.
What does better mean? Like just individual quarterback stats?
That's what I think he's getting at. It's a offense that is a comparable offense to what he played with the Chargers. He knows the personnel and all that jazz. So I think he is thinking that Phillip Rivers is going to have better counting stats. He also issued one that the Colts were going to have a better record than the Patriots, which I didn't take because that division, we're looking at it right now, is trash. And I think the Colts can fall into 11 or 12 wins just because the division is trash.
Even if you get to 9 or 10, it's going to be tough for the Patriots to get there.
Yeah.
So Phillips' record last year was 5-11. You think the Colts can bring him? He can bring the Colts.
But the Colts,
no. But I don't think Phillip Rivers is doing anything different. I think the fact that Mac is healthy and the fact that the Texans don't know what the heck that they're doing, the Jags don't know what the heck that they're doing, and the Titans.
Yeah, Phillips playing. I'm gonna say he's playing worse teams, but.
They are playing worse teams.
He's playing worse teams, he has an opportunity
to
be
really,
better.
Exactly.
He will. I'll take your bet now. He's not going to be better than Tom Brady. Tom Brady has way better weapons than Phillip does.
I think everybody on the podcast is taking the Brady side of that argument. But the other one he had was he thinks that Tom Brady gets a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt than Phillip Rivers did last year. So he thinks that no matter who is the quarterback this year for New England, that player is going to play better than Tom Brady played last year. And Tom Brady had about 4,100 yards passing. I think it was 24 touchdowns, and I think it was like 8 interceptions.
Bro, they're playing the four of us at receiver.
So I told him that I would take both of those. The wager is if Phillip Rivers wins, or if by chance Brian Hoyer lights it up, then I have to come on here and talk good about Phillip Rivers. We have to have a podcast where we talk good about Phillip Rivers. All positive about Phillip.
How do you even figure that's going to happen?
I don't know. I asked him. And
Julian Edelman hurt. You got no tight ends. Gunnar Olszewski, undrafted rookie.
Nikhil Harry.
He couldn't even get on the same page on the offense.
The one thing that
been there the whole year.
The one thing that really scares me is I don't think that this is going to work skill set wise with how he plays and how he wins and how the Patriots view players. But there's been a couple mocks about Jalen Hurts going there. And I'm a huge Jalen Hurts fan, so it would hurt me so bad to root for Jalen Hurts and know that I would have to potentially lose this bet if he outplays the stats.
But let's go back to that. So we're back in the AFC South.
Yeah.
The Colts' weapons are not all that good.
That's what I tried
Jack Doyle's trash.
So the idea was Jack Doyle, no Ebron, takes a step forward. Phillip likes to throw the tight end. So maybe he's a little bit better.
He literally is catching checkdowns off of pass protection.
Yeah,
0 yard average target. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ebron's gone. He's the most explosive player on that offense.
Yeah. So
at least at one point.
You have T.Y. still.
Hilton.
But he's been hurt for the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, you would hope that he can come back healthy.
Right, he's talented, but he's not what he was with Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
So even if he's good, okay, that's even at his best, 1,500 yards. Yeah. That'd be really good for him.
He's not.
No, I know, but at his best, Jack Doyle's gonna have 500-600 yards.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. Who else do we have?
Paris Campbell, healthy.
They couldn't figure out how to get him involved at all in the NFL offense.
Yeah, 700-800 yards maybe.
Open that book up. Who else they got?
Everybody else is gone.
Okay,
Chester Rogers.
Nope. They're gonna draft someone.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
probably gonna have to.
Who else? They got none of those guys they drafted.
Nyheim Hines in the backfield is like the new Austin Eckler.
Stop. They misused him all last year.
Marlon Mack is the Melvin Gordon.
Like, where do you
picked up Xavier Rhodes?
But you can't throw to him. He's on his team. You can't throw to him now.
Yo. Oh, that's so disrespectful.
Oh, but sorry, Adam. But like, okay, so like,
oh man, I know what clip is gonna go at the beginning of this podcast.
Where all let's say they draft middle of the first round. They draft Henry Ruggs. Give him 1,000 yards. That's still under 4,000.
Yeah, and he got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
Yeah, 2 tight ends.
Like
O.J. Howard.
Cam Brate. That dude is
I'll
beastie.
send the Venmo.
Yeah. So if we happen to win the bet, he is going to. I think he's going to wear a Tom Brady jersey, and he's gonna go out and he's gonna do a social media push of our podcast. And,
Tommy Goat.
Yeah. It'll be nice and easy. It'll be fun little wager. We've been talking about having people come on the podcast eventually, and that'll be a fun person to come on. He knows a lot of football, watches a lot of football. He gives good arguments, and we never agree, but like we always can come to like, I see what you're talking about. I just disagree with you. So like he'd be a good person to have on, but. I wanted to give him the just due and let him know that we're gonna talk about that. As I told him, all the people, all my friends are gonna agree with me, but we'll see how the season shakes out.
For sure. But so the division's still up.
Still
the Jags have lost their identity completely. Everyone's gone. I guess the Titans would be the front runner. Titans, Colts. Texans, if they just want to let Deshaun Watson get his ass kicked and try and carry the team again.
Forgot about they lost their number 1 target.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with it's a deep receiver class, right? And none of us are gonna think Randall Cobb is more than just like a additional veteran. He's like a coach on the field, kind of, check down or whatever.
You know where they have coaches? On the sideline.
Yeah. He might find himself there a lot because he gets injured a lot. But if they can, in a deep receiver class, find, I'm a huge fan of Michael Pittman Jr. Like a guy like that.
Fight on.
Or, find, somebody like Denzel Mims in the second. Somebody who can, kind of fit that role. You're not going to find a DeAndre Hopkins, but somebody who can play that type of role, they might be able to win 9 games. Like I feel like without Hopkins, they're a 7-win team, 8-win team, and Deshaun Watson is good enough to win 2 games for you that you have no business winning.
Right. So, like, I know this has turned into a bashing podcast for, like, some people, right? Phillip, Kirk Cousins, Bill O'Brien. But, like, why are we convinced that Bill O'Brien...
Rams organization.
The Rams organization. Like, why are we convinced that he's going to be able to, 1, lose his best receiver, 2, Will Fuller's out. Mm-hmm. They couldn't figure out how to play without Will Fuller, and they had Hopkins there.
Right.
So, like, to give him enough credit to where he's going to be able to adapt in one offseason, which he hasn't been able to do for years now, and figure out how they're going to use Randall Cobb and a rookie to go alongside Kenny Stills. Like, I don't think that's, like, the best idea. No. And I know we like to think that these guys are really smart and that they should be doing something, but like sometimes they just can't do it.
Right.
They're so strict on what they do that like something happens and they freak out.
They get in their own way sometimes.
Yeah.
But are they? Is Houston still a playoff team?
Borderline.
Because I just
on the board, yeah.
Since 2015, which I think Bill O'Brien's been there
About
all that long. 2015 they made the only year they've missed the playoffs is 2017. 2015
was that Deshaun Watson injury year?
No, but they've had
ACL
really good
year,
defenses, but their defenses have got worse.
Yeah.
Year after year.
Yeah.
Clowney's gone. Watt's been injured the last couple seasons.
Yeah.
Their
even when he
secondary
played,
is awful.
Their secondary is so bad. Like Kevin Johnson.
But he
Come
always
get the work.
squeaks his way in.
Come get the work.
You got him in these one-on-ones out here?
Come back. He's coming.
That's kind of my point. Is Bill always squeaks in somehow.
Right.
Like
And
the last 5 seasons, I'm like, there's no way the Texans are making the playoffs.
But that's why he got the extension, right?
Yeah.
He has done at least get them to the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe they squeak in, but we're gonna have to, because we have one more division. I mean, when we go back and actually pick our playoff teams and talk about it, like
we're gonna have to find a 7th team.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's only one. There's one team.
Chargers.
Out of that division. No. Out of that division,
One,
There's one
that's
team
not a
making it.
multi-team division. I don't think.